Hi again, everyone. I'm 2 News Chief Meteorologist Brett Anthony. End of August, time to look ahead into September. Remember, we did this at the end of July and looked ahead into August, and we were fairly close on that long-range forecast. Off by a couple of days here and there, but we got the 100-degree days pretty close. We had the rainy period fairly close. In fact, one Saturday forecast that we did long-range was more accurate than the forecast I did the day before. So sometimes you have to follow this weather pattern theory and know that if you went back 47 days and it rained around that time, chances are, even though the short-term models say there's no chance of rain, chances are it ends up raining. And the long-term LISAC recurring cycle theory forecast strategy works out better, believe it or not. So let's get technical. We're going to talk about vorticity here. So what's vorticity? Well, it's areas of rising air or spin in the atmosphere, and here's one. And we've seen numerous little showers pop up thanks to this little what we call shear axis that's spinning out to the east of Tulsa. This will happen again Tuesday and a little bit on Wednesday, but it starts to shift and fall off to the south and east. Then we get into this blue color, and that's pretty much representative of sinking air. If you have sinking air, you have plenty of sunshine, and this time of year you can have some very hot air building in. And so we're going to warm up significantly here in the latter part of the week, I think into the mid-90s. Then you start to see this little vorticity or a little spin in the atmosphere coming back into Arkansas, back toward eastern Oklahoma on Tuesday. So maybe we have a little storm go by on Tuesday with a little chance of rain, but then we dry back out. However, look at this. This is significant. If you see dark red on a map like this, it's indicative of a fairly potent storm system, a lot of rising air, strong motion, maybe even a cold front there, and that would be September 10th into September 11th. So maybe a better chance of rain as we head into the weekend of the 12th. But anyway, the first 7 days of September, the trend is for temperatures to be in the lower 90s, and we're going to be dry. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the month. We know we start off dry for the first 7 days of the month. Around the 8th and 9th, I showed you that little storm coming back, so maybe a little rain there. And then as we head into the 12th and 13th or 11th and 12th of September, now there's a better chance for some rain. Big golf tournament going on in Bixby with some high schoolers, the Battle of Bixby, the 12th and the 13th. So they may have to watch that Saturday afternoon. And then it looks fairly rainy here, the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. This is similar to a weather pattern that we saw back in June. I can't recall the exact dates right now, but it was somewhere, I think around June 18th to about the 23rd or June, in that ballpark there. There was a lot of rain with 5 days where it rained consecutively, and then it dried out. And I think the same thing will happen as we head toward the end of September. And remember, as we get into the end of September, the beginning of October, the new LISAC recurring cycle pattern will begin to set up, and then that will begin to cycle throughout the fall and into the winter, and that should shed light on what's going to happen this winter. And we'll also have to consider El Nino, which again continues to strengthen. Thanks for watching this edition of WeatherWise and checking out KJRH.com. Have a great week.